Live, where news comes first. This is ABC 7 with breaking news.
Welcome back to Good Morning El Paso, everyone. I'm Hillary Florin. We have been on top of breaking news all morning long. A ferocious blaze engulfing a West El Paso home, and it has turned deadly. Here's a map. It broke out on the 700 block of Villa Flores. That's right off of Belvedere. And here is the active scene live right now. Fire Battalion Chief Carlos Franco told our photographer that one person is confirmed dead and that there were reports of up to 4 people in the house at the time, but they have not been found. There was also a dog in the backyard, which is said to be okay. Now, the fire broke out just after 4:30 this morning. And take a look at all the damage that has been done. Just a major fire. You can see the air conditioner, in fact, there at the entrance to the home that fell through the roof when the roof collapsed. Now, we've been on the scene for hours this morning. And we also have some video that we shot earlier when you could see those flames scorching the home. Franco says at one point they did reach 30 feet high. So again, one person has died here. We will continue to bring you updates as fire crews continue to investigate the cause of this blaze and put out any hot spots this morning.
Thank you, Hillary. Current conditions not looking too bad out there. Luckily, the winds aren't bad at all. Not seeing any rain, clear skies. It really is a beautiful start to the morning yet again. Currently tracking 60s, Las Cruces, 70s, El Paso, and it's really mild throughout much of the region. So no issues as you get the kids ready for school and as you prepare for work. We're seeing temperatures range between the low 70s to mid 70s in El Paso, but a little cooler in Las Cruces. Some spots seeing the 60s. But coming up, I'll give you an idea of what the afternoon looks like. JC.
Thank you. Good morning. We also want to go ahead and give you a look at our traffic track now. Loop 375 at Montwood off to a wonderful start. Southbound and northbound lanes looking pretty good here at 6:32. Now moving along, giving you a look at our traffic flows. The only major delay that I'm tracking is across Loop 375 in Midway. Take Alameda to avoid that area, and I want to continue to remind everybody at home to avoid Villa Flores. Take Villa Vanessa instead. Crews are still out there blocking that street. Anybody that needs to take their kids to Franklin High School or Ornado Middle School, just keep that in mind as they're heading out this morning.
New this morning, El Paso police say 2 people are in custody after a SWAT standoff ended last night. It happened at a home on the east side on Mermaid Drive. That's near Montwood and George Dieter. Police say a 72-year-old woman went to a police station and reported a threat after a man barricaded himself around 6 p.m. That SWAT standoff ended about 4 hours later. Police say a 38-year-old man and a 39-year-old man were arrested and charged with making a terroristic threat. There were no reported injuries.
And now, new this morning, 6 people are dead following a shooting spree in Bakersfield, California. Authorities say the suspect is among the dead. Police say a man arrived at a business with his wife when he shot a man and then shot and killed his wife. Following the shooting, he then chased a person who witnessed the shooting and shot and killed them. Police say he then confronted 2 others at a home and shot them. He reportedly hijacked a car with a woman and child inside. They made it out okay. The man was confronted by sheriff's deputies and then he shot and killed himself.
New this morning, a viewer reached out to ABC 7 to let us know that a daycare in San Elizario has been shut down. In this ABC 7 Listens, it's the Pequeños daycare on Socorro Road. A spokesman for El Paso's health department confirmed to ABC 7 the daycare voluntarily shut down because of unsanitary conditions. The city received a complaint of cockroaches at the daycare. And when our crew was there, we saw a sign saying they were closed because of plumbing issues. We checked their record with the Health and Human Services Department and it is fully licensed. A person at the daycare told our photographer they were addressing the problem and expected to reopen today.
Now to the latest in the fight over the downtown arena's location. ABC 7 was the only station in Austin during that hearing between the city of El Paso and those who wanted to save the Duranguito neighborhood yesterday. Both sides presented their cases to the Court of Appeals. No decision was made, though. The city is appealing a ruling that said the proposed downtown arena cannot include sports. Opponents say the city misled voters when it promised to build a multi-purpose performing arts center instead of calling it an arena.
And it is important for the stability of our system, indeed for our state and for our republic, that the integrity of bond elections is respected and maintained.
We are building a multi-purpose facility, and multi-purpose encompasses many types of performing arts and entertainment events. And I think that it's unfortunate that we've come this far and we've had an election where a large percentage of the voters in El Paso approved this language, and we're having to defend something that the citizens of El Paso want.
The appeals court is expected to reach a decision at a later date. To read the entire controversy, you can go to kvia.com.
Voters will get to decide the fate of a controversial proposal to develop about 1,000 acres in northwest El Paso. A group of citizens have opposed the city's plan to develop what's known as Tax Increment Reinvestment Zone 12, or TIRZ 12. This area includes the popular Lost Dog Trail. On Wednesday, the city announced that it has validated more than enough signatures to put the issue on the ballot in May.
And now to another tax increment reinvestment zone, this one in the northeast. This is the proposed map for TIRZ 13, the northeast near US 54 and McCombs, and it encompasses hundreds of acres. There is a small portion of Sean Haggerty Drive that is not connected. It forces drivers to take a long detour just to get to the other side. The city says if the TIRZ is approved by council, it could actually help pay for a bridge connecting the area. City officials have to build a bridge, not just a road, because it's built on a floodplain. It's estimated to cost more than $20 million. The city claims the TIRZ would not impact any hiking trails there. City Council set to vote on the creation of TIRZ 13 October 2nd.
You no longer have to carry your bags to a different part of the El Paso International Airport for a security check. The airport and the TSA showed off their brand new checked baggage inspection system yesterday. Now you can leave your bags with the airline once you've checked in at their counter. The bags are transported by conveyor belts to one of 3 CT scan machines. More than 1,600 bags an hour can be checked with a minimum of human handling to reduce the possibility of baggage thefts.
Waffle House is joining other corporations in tracking Hurricane Florence's movements. The Southern breakfast chain, which is open 24 hours a day, activated a storm center yesterday, monitoring the Category 2 hurricane. Waffle House restaurants are known for staying open during natural disasters, and federal officials use them to determine the severity of a hurricane, a tornado, or other hazards in a local area. So add that to your list of tools there, the Waffle House. Nicole, track the hurricane.
I definitely will. Clear skies right now in El Paso. We're tracking the 70s, calm winds. It's dry out there, no rain as of yet, and I don't think we'll see any this afternoon, with the exception of the area mountains, where most of the rain has taken place along those locations for much of the work week. 71 will be the temperatures you drop the kids off at school. Warmer by lunchtime, plenty of sunshine throughout much of the day today. And at the end of the school day, the winds will remain nice and calm. We're at 96 degrees this afternoon for Anthony. Temperatures heating up this afternoon, and really we're running well above average. We have been all week. 93 will be the afternoon high for La Union. Now coming up in your extended forecast, I'll give you an hour-by-hour look at what you can expect for the rest of the work week this weekend. We'll even take a peek at rain chances for next week. JC.
Thank you, Nicole. Good morning. Our traffic track looking good as well. The Paso del Norte Bridge, however, still not seeing any major relief out there. The red lane is now open, but not offering a lot of help. We're still seeing a jam-packed bridge, so keep that in mind. The Zaragoza Bridge, however, looking a lot better on the other hand. So, of course, I would take the Zaragoza Bridge this morning if I were coming into El Paso. US 54 at Diana looking good. Southbound lanes, as always, looking busier than those northbound lanes. Happy to say there's no major crashes to report at this time.
Thanks, JC.
A soccer referee claims a coach assaulted him.
What the ref did to prompt the alleged attack.
And a detailed account of a terrifying giraffe trampling that happened in South Africa.
Plus, we are on top of breaking news, a deadly house fire on the west side.
We'll give you a live look at the scene as the sun rises, coming up just ahead. Time now 6:39.